Mic check, mic check. Come on, Steve, we got to get this thing going.
All right, okay.
Welcome to Mississippi 4. Well, you're not Steve.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not Steve. Matter of fact, I could not fill those shoes, I tell you. That's a fine man right there. And I wear an 8.5, and I think he wears a 10, so.
Okay, well, that makes sense. But this is my brother, David Eubanks. He's one of my guests. Steve and I couldn't meet up. We had a special session tomorrow. The governor's called. And we wanted to get a special message out to all of our viewers and everyone in DeSoto County and Mississippi to get out the vote. Just to let you know, Steve and I are going to do a recap after the special session this week and kind of give you a recap at the end of the session and the special session all at once. But tonight, I got my best friend, my BFF, and brother, David Eubanks, who is on the DeSoto County Republican Club Executive Committee. He's on the board of the DCCC, and he is starting the Mississippi Freedom Alliance Political Action Committee, which you can find out more about that pretty soon. We'll probably feature him as one of our guests on Mississippi 411. But right now, we've got to talk to you about something really important.
We're not going to tell them who to vote for.
No, we're not going to.
Just vote Republican.
Just vote Republican and conservative if you have a choice between. Well, no, we're past the primary, so
vote
just
Republican.
vote Republican.
Yeah.
Okay. And we just got through with Memorial Day, and we celebrate that. But one of the best ways that we can celebrate Memorial Day is to get out and vote. What greater way to show honor and respect for those that gave all than to go out and do the very thing that they fought and died for. So we want to encourage everyone to get out and vote this Tuesday, June the 6th. It's very important because a lot of people don't come out for these municipal elections.
Well, I found in talking with folks that there's a common misconception here in DeSoto County, which we're really a conservative county. Most of the heated races are the Republican primary.
Right.
And so once we get finished with the Republican primary, we're like, oh, hey, we already got our guy.
That is not the case.
Or gal, our guy or gal. But the problem is that across DeSoto County, we have a lot of Democrat challengers this go around.
A lot. And here's the sad reality. Whoever can motivate the masses to get out and vote can win. There are some of these alderman races that only get 30 or 40 votes total.
So 2 or 3 votes can decide the race.
So your vote counts.
Yeah.
And not just your vote, but your neighbors and your friends' neighbors and your neighbors of your friends.
Yeah. Your in-laws, your outlaws.
They all count. And we want you to get out and vote. We want to give you 3 specific things to do.
3.
The Republican women have been running the... kudos to them.
Yeah.
They've been spearheading this move here in DeSoto County, as I know they have over the state, but especially our Republican women here in DeSoto County. They do a fantastic job. We want to get out the vote. So the first thing we want you to do is to do what?
First thing we want people to do is call at least 10 of your friends, family, or neighbors.
10 people.
You know 10 people.
You
get
probably
on Facebook,
interact,
message them, call them on the telephone.
If Remind them to vote and to vote Republican.
If they're old-fashioned, carrier pigeon,
whatever it takes. Coconuts.
And smoke signals.
And he said something also very important. Call them on the phone, right? But also, everybody that sees this video, encourage those people you call, and do this yourself. Post on all your social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever you have, to get out and vote this Tuesday.
Yes. We really need to motivate the conservative voter base.
Right, because contrary to popular belief, you think that the only way to change the country is to run for president. Well, the problem is that doesn't work. You're seeing what poor Trump's going through in the media. It starts at the local level.
It does.
The thing about politics is it trickles up. It does not trickle down. So when we take our local communities and we fill them with good, solid, conservative, fiscal, conservative, constitutional conservative folks, that will rise the tide and the boat. So it starts right here. So the real race, the real challenge to winning back America and keeping America on the course it needs to be on is to vote local. And for some reason, we have it flip-flop. People vote all the time in the presidential election. But by the time we get to the municipal elections, it's like, what?
20 people show up.
Right.
Here's the crazy thing about it, Dan, and I've been telling people that I talk to all the time. Believe it or not, it's your local government that has the greatest effect on you, the most immediate effect. If your board of aldermen all of a sudden decide to vote in a tax, bam, It happens, and it can go into effect as soon as they voted in and decided to go into effect.
Right.
Usually at the federal level, what they do takes a little while to get to us and affect us. But right there at the municipal level, these are the most important races. I believe they're the most important of all because that has the biggest impact on our families, our schools,
Right.
on us, our police force. You name it, how the money is spent, whether your trash gets picked up, are you getting good
You got a
clean
big
water?
pothole in front of your house, stuff that affects you every day. A lot of the stuff that happens at the state level and happens at the federal level, you may not be affected right away, or it may be something that only affects you occasionally or when you sit down and pay your taxes every spring. But the stuff that the alderman and your mayor take care of,
Yeah.
it affects you every day. It's right where you live. And so we want you to get out and vote. We want you to tell everybody you know to get out and vote. It's very important. And as Americans, it's one of the greatest opportunities or privileges that we get.
Hey, we said we were going to tell them 3 things. Did we tell them 3 things?
Call 10 friends.
Call 10 friends.
Post on all your social media.
Yes.
Get out and vote.
That's number 2.
Oh, and on the day of this Tuesday, text at least 10 people and say, hey, don't forget to vote. Because
remind your friends and family.
Most people, if you're like my brother and I, they say goldfish have a 3-second memory. And I'm pretty sure somewhere there's goldfish in our family line. And so it has DNA got crossed. I don't know. And so we tend to be pretty forgetful. And if you don't put it on your calendar or get reminded, you're going to forget. So get out this Tuesday, vote Republican.
Yes.
And let's keep DeSoto County great as well as our state.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thanks.
David.
I'm David.
David.
Steve will be back.
Steve will be back after special session. We'll
he's
put
the
up
better
video.
looking of us two.
God bless you. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.